Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I got my coffee here and I'm ready to talk about conceiving a boy. So let's hop right into it.
1, 2, 3.
I thought that because I made a video sharing with you guys some information on how to conceive a girl, I thought it would be useful to also do the other side as well on how to conceive a boy. So I've had 2 boys. Both boys were conceived unknowingly. So we weren't trying to have babies, we just ended up getting pregnant. I've just done some research on how to conceive a girl, and while I was doing that, I learned some tips on how to conceive a boy too that I was unaware of. So I'm just gonna share with you guys a little bit of research that I found when it comes to conceiving a boy. But a tip number 1 is to have sex as close to ovulation as possible. One thing that'll help you with this is if you don't have these already, you should definitely go and buy them. They're ovulation test strips. You can buy them on Amazon. I personally really like the clear blue ones, the digital ones that tell you when your fertile days are and then the days that you're ovulating. When you're trying to conceive a boy, you want to have sex the day right before you ovulate, the day that you ovulate, and then even sometimes after too can be beneficial because sometimes you ovulate for 48 hours. Tip number 2 is the sperm needs to be deposited as close to the cervix as possible. So basically just deep penetration. So positions like doggy style, girl on top, things like that. Or you can get creative, any other positions that you might want to try. The reason for this is because the male sperm, they swim really fast, but they die off quickly. They don't last inside you for very long, whereas the female sperm can last up inside you for like 5 days, but they like to take their time. They're slower swimmers. You want to be able to get the male sperm as close to your cervix as possible for that reason. That leads into tip number 3, which is it is very helpful and beneficial if the woman has an orgasm before the male. This is just because I guess the muscles help to push the sperm closer to the cervix, I guess. Yeah, so I mean, that's not a bad thing, right? Well, tip number 4 is, I talked about this in my last video. I'll have all these products, by the way, linked in the description box below. So those ovulation tests, the digital tests, I'll link them below. And then what I'm about to talk about right now are the pH balance pee sticks. You pee on these sticks or you dip them in a cup, pee in a cup and dip them in the cup, and it will tell you your pH balance. When you're wanting to conceive a boy, you want your pH balance to be as alkaline as possible. So right before you have intercourse, you can check your pH balance to see if it's alkaline or really acidic. Some things that will help with alkalizing your body is certain types of foods, or even just powders I've found. Like I have this green, I can't remember what it's called, but I'll leave this in the description box as well, but it's a powder that you can put in your smoothies and it actually alkalizes your body. You get your daily greens and your daily fruit. It's really healthy. It has a lot of vitamins and nutrients in it, and it also alkalizes your body. So not only is it really beneficial for your body, but it can also help you to conceive a boy. So this leads into the last tip, which is the types of food that you should eat. So the types of food that you should eat are obviously ones that are going to make your system more alkaline. So fruits and vegetables, like taking potassium supplements or eating a lot of bananas. They say to stay away from dairy because that can make you more acidic, but eat things like fruits, vegetables, root vegetables like potatoes and carrot, nuts, avocados, salmon. So basically just like a really healthy diet. You want to stay away from things that are going to make you more acidic, like alcohol and dairy. And basically, like, how weird is that conceiving a girl, you basically have to eat extremely unhealthy, and then to conceive a boy, you have to eat really healthy? Like, I don't know. That's the thing that I'm not really too sure if I believe in that part per se. When you're trying to conceive, you want to make sure that your body is as healthy as possible because you're going to be growing a baby. I wouldn't focus too much on, well, personally, I wouldn't focus too much on the diet aspect as much as tracking your ovulation, knowing when to have sex in your cycle to try and conceive a boy or girl, and then try the different positions and orgasm or no orgasm. I don't know how well those works, but I think that those would be your best bet instead of the diet. Taking different supplements too that can help alkaline your body. That's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take certain supplements instead of changing my diet. But yeah, those are my 5 tips on how to conceive a baby boy. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also go and push that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so that you guys are notified every time I upload a video. And as always, stay beautiful inside and out, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye! If you're trying to conceive a boy, you're gonna have a good time. And if you're trying to conceive a girl, I feel sorry for you. I'm just kidding.